I just don't. It's not on my priorities. Right? I use a lot of mental brain power doing this job. So a place to poop. Yep. You used to have to like, if you chose the wrong place to poop, back in the day, you'd get eaten by a tiger. That's what happened to my great grandfather. Yep. Thought he could just poop anywhere. Right? We're still talking about it.
Keep on panning.
Oh, that, yeah.
The citadel stands strong.
So my bad. Wait. Testing dummy here. Wait, why does it? Oh, this deck runs freaking. The sheer greed on this deck is actually absurd. I do say so myself. I think I crazed Alchemist one of their O20s here because I just need to play cards.
I remember this place.
I remember these people. This is not a bait deck though. I don't know. I reinstalled the Hearthstone, made a deck face this, uninstalled the game again. Alright, Dizzy, you showed them. Chad always sounds like people who just broke up with somebody and they're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done dating. Alright, it's over. Alright, from now on, I'm gonna be single. I'm just gonna be single. And it's like, yeah, sure, dude. Whatever you want to tell yourself. Rage quitting dating, basically. I mean, I've heard both men and women say this. To be fair, they're like, I'm done with men. I'm gonna go be a nun like in The Sound of Music. Pretty good, right? Wait, you can just bounce Umbringer twice. Okay. But this might not be bait. Holy damage, chat. Does 24 damage right now, but I don't want to play it. Wait, oh, this doesn't even run hydration station. That's interesting. I wish I'd done this in a different order now. We find them. My cook chat. Bunch of 9 drops incoming. Son of a gun. It is kind of really good, but I think I need tempo more.
Insignificant.
Wait, no! I'm fine. I'm fine. Kind of worked, right? Son of a Horizon chat.
Shaking a stud.
Bullshit. I can go Unbringer bounce. I don't know. This is Hearthstone Deck Tracker, dude. Hearthstone Deck Tracker will help you play the game. So you can be lazy and just have it keep track of everything. I happen to be partnered with them. It does help out the stream if you download the Deck Tracker. It's completely free. And yeah, so everything you see here, it keeps track of your cards, keeps track of your games, give you statistics on, so if you play 100 games, it'll tell you how many you won, how many you lost. You can sort it. It all uploads it on the companion website, HS Replay. You can even see your own personal stats. I like to see my own drawn win rates of cards. So sometimes I'm like, oh, whenever I draw Ceaseless, I win. That seems to be good.
Thirsty for more?
My people will regret turning their backs on me.
Look at those, dude. Funny thing is, we're probably still gonna lose. Because, they're gonna launch again, but...
Drink with me, friend.
Yeah, Tortola's just holding a spot in my hand doing nothing here, alright? Bounce the copy? What? Dead here though. Okay, we don't have like board control tool. We dead, shit. Oh, I see. We could have made a copy and bounced it. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. Oh wait. Boom can save me, chat.
They're alive.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm still gonna die here though.
Fact. Perfection. Insignificant.
No.
Insignificant.
Ultra cooked here. Chat, dude. That was embarrassing.
Garrosh versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
Yeah, you could do that, Paul. So next turn I can go testing dummy recommend deckem, or I can just go and kill Yax. I legit don't know what's best here. I think it's testing dummy recommend deckem. Way more stats. Hope we hit one of their two minions here.
Annihilation commencing.
Recommend deckem, Chad. No! Why did he have to go face there? Fine. If we traded, we might have gotten the full clear, and then we just cube and win the next turn. Unfortunate.
Annihilation commencing.
How many people that can't see a min 30 video will buy a book?
Keep on panning.
Why are you asking this question? What are you talking about, Daft? What are you doing? I don't understand. Just asking, what the fuck are you asking? I don't understand, dude. Comparing a YouTube video that I put 20 minutes of, like, I make rebranded content that I make a 5-minute intro, and a book I spend a year and a half making. Like, what are you talking about? These are two different products. You just trying to be a dick and just, like, I don't know. That's what it seems like. Well, what the hell are you asking then? Just asking? Like, what are you saying? How many people don't like me would be good swimmers? Yeah, I don't know. Why do people ask questions that, like, there's always like a subtle thing behind the question, otherwise you don't fucking ask the question. Just asking. Look, if you can't get legend in an hour, how will you be able to ever please a woman in an hour? Just asking. Like I don't know. 15 seconds, take it or leave it. Good shit. I don't know why this person.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
I'm must protect the wild. Victory or death! I cannot do that.
Wait, this I could eat all their deck. My book is about how to get legend, basically, but so it's all about the process of getting good at something, and it takes sort of step by step, and how you go about it. So it's really meant for the person that is just like, think about this, like if you're a kind of person who plays this game every day and has been playing this game for 4 years and you've never cracked rank 3000 and you've never cracked rank 3000, you've never, you know, you struggle to get legend, like why you play this game so much, why do you still suck at it? That's what the book is kind of about. Because I'm dumb, but there's lots of dumb people who do crack rank 3000, right? And there's lots of poor people, right? So I kind of want to try and eat their eat something good here. Easton, Liax, nice. Yeah. I mean, it's really about your overall sort of learning mentalities. A lot of it's just like wanting to. Because here's the reality of it: like video games are a waste of time, but tons of things are a waste of time. Like it's fun to waste time, but why are you going to put all this effort and energy into your time wasting thing, right? When you could be like, you know. So I think there's an element of that, of like you have to decide, why is this even important to you? Why is it important to get legend? It's probably not. So there's an element of that too. Like there's nothing wrong with just like climbing to legend and having a good time. Don't need to, you know, reinvent the wheel with everything in life, you know? A copy? No. I probably win next turn if they don't kill me. They're probably gonna kill me, but they also, I don't know. I like, I don't know. I generally don't. God, like, people come in and are haters on ideas all the time, and most new ideas suck, right? Like I'll be playing a new deck, or the guy's coming in like acting like my book is gonna fucking suck, and it probably will, because that's life, right? But it might be really good. Like I think it's gonna be really good. You never know. But like you got to just try things and fail and learn, you know? So it's just annoying to Yeah, look, I'm changing my deck use, and I'm 2813 right now. Like, nobody's immune to this. I've also been playing very low tier decks, but my Dedge going in here. Dedge, live hands gamer here. Time to wait. Why are you conceding here? I might not have a win here. That's a little weird. I know it sucks. Yeah, I actually think it's gonna be really good. I'm putting a lot of effort into it. I've talked to like just shared the idea with people. I think it's gonna be really good, and I've even like talked to people about their problems outside and like use the ideas of the book. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be really good.
Who wants to
And you know, it's the way I look at it is I bet I can get like 100 of you guys to buy it. I get 200 subscribers a month. It'll probably cost. I want it ideally to cost $10 digital and maybe like $15 printed copy. So if I get 100 people to buy it and it's good, then ideally it spreads through word of mouth, right? Somebody does well with it, they recommend it, they get a good review on Amazon. And it's bad, then you know I get a little people to read it and it's fun, and you know, and then I have I'm a author. That's kind of cool, right? So,
Keep on banning.
those are good prices in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not going to be that long of a book, and I'm probably going to self-publish. So, you know, I'm trying to make it so it's a thing of like I take all the risks. Yeah, I could do book signings. Like I make it a situation where I take the risks of the endeavor. So, practically what that means is I'm going to say like, you know, it's not so I'd like it to be able to be bought for $10. You know, I think there are books out there on Amazon for $10. It's not a, you know, it's not a crazy, you know, cheap price. It's just it's like just a relatively affordable, you know. Um, dude, my hand's literally unplayable here.
You love my new recipe.
sustenance?
So yeah, so like the idea is I get like 100, 200 people to buy it, which I think is very doable. Like I get 200 people to sub. I'm putting a lot of effort into it. It's not much more than people who already sub, right?
Remember this place?
And then the book I hopefully speaks for itself. And if it doesn't, then well, that's life, right? But if it does, then good things happen. Right? So.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Will your family have to pay? I don't know. I might give them for like a Christmas present. But it's also kind of arrogant. Like, here's your Christmas present. It's my book. Alright? So I don't know. The wait, I could.
Insignificant.
End of time. Velocity. I always get Umbringer here. Here. My cubes are so long. I'm here. See you, yeah. Yeah, this is my not try hard Monday, right? Going on here.
This is unsafe. This is unsafe.
Do I just have lethal here over?
Nightmares are never forgotten. I have too many minions. I have too many minions.
You must be a special edition. Boom, 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 boom.
You got him. Pearl Urban, I don't know, dude. The front, oh, they go the prime. So I mean, I'm very far from some of those steps, but to be honest, like, I'm mostly done with the second draft. So I have to decide if I want to write a chapter on I called the subjective values. So when you play Hearthstone, this is the idea. When you play Hearthstone, everything, if you're trying to get good at winning. Oh, GG, did we just play, Severin? Dude, it's weird. I'm playing at the dumpster ranks of EU. It's not dumpster, like it's just like not true dumpster, but and it's like all these people are like adding me. It's because it's like usually you're like the bubble of top legend, but I'm just with the good peoples of the EU servers. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for the prime and GG. What was I gonna say? Um. um. Yeah, that potion was very lucky, Saffron. It was very lucky. It was 1 in 4. What was I gonna say?
Job done.
Gonna say. Am I just gonna die to giant minions here? Oh, so the idea of the subject. So when you're like becoming good at Hearthstone and you want to be good at Hearthstone, it's all about how do I put my opponent's life down to 20, like, or to 0. That's all that really matters. Everything else is a bunch of bullshit, basically. Holy crap. Yeah, if I ever can just play that, I win. If I top decked Part Scraper, we could win easily. But so what's interesting about this is the idea of the chapter of the book that I haven't decided if I'm going to write it again. If you want to get good at like making tasty food, how do you get good at that? Because what's interesting about that is, let's say you think, okay, I want to be great at making tasty food. What is tasty food? Right? You know, some people have different tastes, right? People like different things. You might like different things than other people. What if I want to become a good musician? Right? What is good music? People have different tastes. So there's not like this how do you evaluate if you're becoming a better musician or not? When you suck. That's like what the last chapter of the book might be about. And it's one of the hardest chapters to write. Because it's so I kind of want to write it, but I haven't figured out how. So if I still top deck, wait, am I dead? I'm dead.
Garrosh versus Phelan.
Calm down, I'm just visiting.
Victory or death!
There's an obviously objective truth to it. So here's what's hard, Crow. There are also people. So how do you tell if I go and I don't like one person's music, right? But one person is famous and one person has no followers. How do you tell that one is better? Because you don't like either of them. You're using other people. But so that's are they playing the right notes? Walter's good at, so you have actual sort of, you've kind of mapped principles. So this is a lot of the book is about earlier, of like what makes good music. But there are even those things, like think about jazz, broke a lot of the rules around rhythm when it sort of came out, stuff like that, or around melodies and stuff. So I'm cooked here, dude. Every time my hand just gets too freaking full. It's very freestyle and more subjective. Yeah, so how would you decide like someone is good at jazz? That's kind of the issue. How would you become good at jazz when it's so much more subjective? We've had these other styles where we kind of like say these are the rules that make you good. But at the end of the day, like somebody just came up with those rules at one point. Like someone said, like mapped those rules. So that you can see, even me explaining this is very hard, because it gets into such a more subjective like reality, like you know, why do we even like music, right? Like it's a weird thing, you know. And we kind of like map these principles, and that's a lot of the subjective is like, okay, just because you have this thing that's like subjective and people have lots of different opinions, you still kind of map the values of it, you know. There might be different like things like salt and taste and sweetness and savory for food. So because I've done things like comedy, like it's hard to be objective on like this is what makes a funny joke, right? I executed and I used to do improv, and there were people who had learned the rules of improv, things like callbacks, things like yes and. So they would learn all these rules, right? And they would still suck, and they would suck like years from now. Like they'd be doing improv for years and they would still suck. And I think part of it is that people just have a sense of humor, and it's beyond training. Like so if I am like just like it might be like hard to teach a sociopath about empathy, it might be hard to teach like an unfunny person to be funny. Where you can teach like a robot to play Hearthstone, they might not be able to make the great meme plays I make, but so that's kind of some of the concept I'm trying to nail down here. But that's what the chapter would be about. And it's hard. Like it's hard to write about that because it's not as objective. So the objective chapters are just like everything is derived. All my actions are good or bad by how they improve my odds of killing my opponent, right? We call that talent, right? Yeah, so I mean, maybe that's what somebody calls it. Talent is like a very wide phrase that people probably use for a lot of different things.
Witness true arcane magic.
I have lethal. So that's like I've thought about. My editor thinks I could write a whole book on that. So I've thought about just not including that and kind of like leading to it, because it's also like a lot of work and be a whole nother chapter. And I might just want to keep the book simple. And then maybe write another, like if the book's a success, maybe I write another book called The Subjective. Or I don't know, the art of the
Versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear. Victory or death!
I don't know. I don't want to go in the funniest standards of all time. I've listened to most of the big ones, so but book one, the objective book, the subjective, yeah. Um, and even like one of the concepts of my book is I call it the assumed objective. So it's kind of a goal setting idea of what was I gonna say? Um, so the idea in the book of the assumed objective is so. Chad, how many of you guys like have your emotions tugging you in all different directions? Like one moment you want some food, next moment you want to be jacked, next moment you want to be rich, next moment you want to spend a lot of money. So you like you have all these different emotional impulses, and they're always changing. Okay, so the concept of assuming an objective from my book. That motion, yeah. So, well, one of the concept of assuming an objective in my book is basically you say, okay, this is my. I'll use my emotions, and let's say my objective in Hearthstone might be like, I want to be legend, right? That's what I want. So then I kind of use that as my baseline to be like, does this action help me get legend or does it not? Because if it doesn't, then I don't want to do it. So all your actions are based on sort of are basically based on this like thing that you kind of say, okay, this is what my goal is, right? Um, so you're not 1 minute. I talk about it like in poker. You can have a lot of different objectives in poker. You could be just going to gamble. You could be going. You want to make have fun with your friends. You want to have some drinks. You want to work on your poker skills. Like you might be trying to get better at three betting, right? Which might mean losing money today. You might be trying to learn. Yeah, so that's like kind of this. Or you might just be wanting to make as much money as possible today. And all those are kind of like different goals, and they're going to change how you get feedback from how well you did. So that's kind of one of the concepts of the book, but it's weirder even in subjective things, because in Hearthstone, like we at least have some very clear, we're trying to kill our opponent, right? But like, what's the goal of good music? Like, is it to make people like it? Is it like it's a very tough question to ask, if you ask me. I don't know. So I mean, I don't know. It's like it's just hard to me to get into my own words. I'm always trying to get like this book is a lot about like me figuring out how to verbalize things. Because I find when you have to verbalize stuff, it really makes you know it. That's like one of the best benefits of writing my book has been is like I can't. I have to really think about like how am I learning Hearthstone? How do I learn in different metas, right? Why am I, with the days I'm losing? Why am I losing? Why am I winning? What's going on there? And really think about these questions and not just like do cop outs on like, oh, the meta, blah blah blah, or whatever, like a bunch of bullshit. So
Almost out of time. Feel devastation!
Yeah, that's so. How do you become good at WoW? That's what's interesting, Ben Scott, right? Because people will say like, well, there's no goal, therefore there's no right answer. Yet some people still seem to be good at their not right answer, and that's like part of the idea. Like I think people will say like, oh, you know, everybody can be right, but it's more like you can be good at your subjective values, if that makes sense. Um, as opposed to like, oh, I subjectively feel this about something, you know. So that's what the chapter would be about, but I'm not sure if I'm going to
Keep
write
on
it.
panning.
But that's what I thought about writing. So hey, they're just giving up here. Holy crap! Oh, did they overdraw Killjoy in here? Because I have to think about this for streaming. As a streamer, how do you become a good streamer? It's a tough question, and it's a tough question. It's a very tough question, and the simple, like some of the simple things are like be entertaining. What does being entertaining mean? Right? Or be funny. See, like there's already like, and then people know like okay, play well. But you know it's a very that's a very subjective thing, and even when you think about it like so that's kind of like, but yeah.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
Sorry, boss.
Okay, crap. But yeah, we got rank 1 yesterday. So I'm still rank 2. So even things like how do you make a good video game? You know? Like this is like because everybody thinks they know how to make a Hearthstone a good game. It's not an easy question if you ask me. Become a good one, yeah. So, and you can even see like so. I think part of the reason these like big organizations get really weird is you have such competing values within the industry. So you might have one person who wants to make a great video game, and then they go to their boss and they're like, yeah, this isn't going to make us money, so we're not going to do it, right? Because like some people might be like their subjective values are make as much money for the company as possible, and somebody else might be like, I want to make a good game, right? So
They'll come across a cursed carnival.
Tutu, yes it does, Tufik. These are trade-offs. You could just not run the Tutu, that is an option. Oh wait, this? No, we don't even run hydration station in this deck, so. I mean, in theory, like, you, in theory, play a video game that's good. So if it's bad, you wouldn't buy it. So in theory, those lines could match up, but in practice, they don't, right? Do you agree? Dude, I, this is what Zeddy does. Like that, I'm not gonna have this conversation. Like Zeddy will say, like, we need to, like, let's keep nerfing cards until we have to nerf Menagerie Mug again. Like, the deck is OP, they're gonna nerf something, I don't really care. Like, I don't want to be in that conversation. Something's gonna get nerfed. It's not important, alright? I'll let other people decide, alright? I'm gonna be sad, because it's a fun deck, right? And this expansion, it's like the most fun I've had this expansion is playing that deck. I haven't really had fun playing the other one, so it's play the game, enjoy. Like they're gonna nerf things. It just like this is what we got, right? I'm not gonna. I don't feel like being in the like. It's been like less than 7 days and we already got to solve the next problem. You know, this is the game we got for a little bit, right? Perfect matter. I don't know. It's like it just doesn't exist. Yeah. So this is awkward because I kind of have to go boom here, but boom is if I go boom, then I can't go I can't bounce it, but I'm gonna die if I don't, so I kind of have to.
They're alive.
Insignificant.
Maybe this lives and then I just bounce it and win. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. That's when they should be reducing power level, not just like all the time.
Drink with me, friend.
It probably is not showing enemy corpses because it sees its warlock and it's confused.
Keep on panning.
Garrosh versus Rafam.
It's kind of an interesting thing of like when you're so afraid to make mistakes that you make something that's just shitty for everybody. It happens in art, I think, a lot, where to like make good art, I think you have to be willing to make mistakes. And so if you have this like mentality of like we have to make sure that we don't make something too powerful at all costs, you're gonna have a bias towards just very conservative, like boring, like stuff, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's a real like because you have to please people. Like if you don't please people, like your game's gonna die, right? So it's more like, okay, how can you like you have to like have this is the whole idea of the chapter and the subjective I write it. Like I think you need to have some sort of mentality of what makes a good card game beyond like, oh, we did market research. Like if you don't have people on the team that have an artistic view on like this is what I think makes a good card game, I think you're going to be in a lot of trouble, basically. Yeah, well, it's make as much money as possible. It's kind of like it reminds me, like it's just a variation of I want to be liked. So if you want to be an artist, and you're like, let's say, let's get rid of the money. You want to be liked by millions. That's gonna be very hard because people are just gonna be tugging you all away. Same thing with money. Like you do one thing, people get mad at you. Do another thing, you get mad at you. Now there still are ways to go about it, like being a hack, but it's wait, I was supposed to weapon hit. That's a pretty big mistake by me.
Welcome to the crew.
Yeah, so I don't know, this is like with I've thought about writing the book on the subjective, but I might just not do it because I might want more years to think about the concept and get better at like the art of the subjective. You know, like the art of creativity. It's I feel like I'm not enough authority in my own mind. Like I don't think, you know, I don't really like having an authority on creativity. It seems seems like the opposite of like, it seems contradictory, but my idea is like that's like what I've thought about writing. And you can see it's incredibly relevant to Hearthstone. It's relevant to the design of the game. It's relevant to how I conduct this stream. So it's a very relevant concept, but I just forgot Murdoch. I forgot to weapon hit on the turn, so I couldn't, but it's fine. It definitely made it show you out, so yeah, that's like, I don't know. It's I might want to make it another book if I write this of like, you know, there's another book I read called the War of Art. I don't know if you guys ever read the War of Art. And I can tell you the whole book in 2 sentences. Just like show up and work, and like invoke your muse. But the Art of War. But there's another book called the War of Art. It's like a very like. Let me tell you how many reviews it has on Amazon. The War of Art. It has 2,655 views. Oh, no, 30,000 reviews on Amazon. Break through the blocks and win your inner creativity battles. So it's Art of it's got almost as many reviews as the Sun Tzu Art of War. So it's a huge book, right? Sun Tzu just dropped. Let's go. So like I mean, a lot of like my book ideas are, you know, variations of other books, you know, like I'm not just like my own takes on things. So, but yeah, so like, I don't know, the more I talk about it in the stream, the more I'm like, I should make this its own book, you know? That's what it feels like.
Stop and smell the flowers.
We're at 67% win rate, and I'm just talking to chat. Do I go test dummy right now? I think I'm gonna go for at least 5 drop here. Or test dummy. See if I can get more than one here. Bam. Bam. Good Son Goku. But what was I gonna say?
All forms of life will
Planetary decimation. It was so like unnecessarily ambitious.
Everything's set to explode.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, IDK, but I have to tell my viewers all the time, like, yeah, so you should spend your mana. And they're like, no way, dude. You don't get it. Like, I can't just spend my mana. No? Hey, this is insane, but this is insane. Oh, God. Lifesteal. At the greed within. Which illegal, never mind. It does seem good. And I'm still top 300 on Asia.
Garrosh versus Huln.
let the hunt begin.
Keep on panning.
Prey or death.
I feel like I should, I don't know, I probably should keep part scrap there. I mean, this deck I think is good all the way to ultra high legend. Like it's good at high legend, like top 200 or top 1000, but at top 20, I don't think it's good.
My blade be thirsty.
Yeah, more like, yeah, I got #1 legend with it. What? Holy crap, chat. What? I did not expect this, chat. Not what I was hoping for. Wait, what? Is it over? It's just over, chat. Lost.
I remember this place well.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Over.
I strike.
F was this? Stick 40, by the way. Yep.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Keep on panning! Pain is the only way. Victory or death!
All this evil back. Bring back Jug. Had the game will be better when no one ever wins, and every game is a kill Jaden mirror. Thoughts? Question is, do I just tempo Ziliax next turn into cube? Oh, that's really good. Then you just get like infinite Ziliaxes, and that's like annoying to deal with, right? Oh, they might. Maybe it's not good. I don't know. Could also look for. I don't know if I actually like the Ziliax play. I'm gonna look for testing dummy off of this. Got it. A little wasted value, but I'm gonna procrastinate here. I think it's correct. I have some good reasons, I think, to do this. Not to lose.
My hand is full.
So I could go this weapon hit number 2, coin cube. And that does 24 damage. Minus our minus 8, so it puts him down to 9 life.
Now.
And kind of sets me up to Umbra for next turn, or I can go Killiax. Killiax's advantage is it's like better with boom, but better. You know what? I think the do I weapon hit here over? Nah, that's just boom wrench. So I can go testing dummy, or I could just go Umbra next turn. Both are probably winning.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
you.
My hatred cannot be.
That's a break.
My hand is too full.
Oh my god, dude. That's why I hate, like, I almost never go for frack because of stuff like this.
You win this time.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, do I just get back to top 1000 with this deck?
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Victory or death. Keep on panning!
Dude, Crazed Alchemist has felt useless in this deck, but then again, we're like almost never drawing Chemical Spill, so this is bad.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Tough as a tortola.
Well, I didn't think of it. Yeah, it is good for running this card. Okay.
I remember this place
Blah,
well.
blah, blah, blah. You need to take back. I don't know, dude. I'm not. I woke up. So yesterday, I literally started the stream and I was like, I'm gonna get rank 1, and I did. All right. Today, I'm like, I don't feel like it. All right. I got rank 1. I'm chilling at rank 2. It's like it's hard to be on the top every day. All right. It's exhausting. All right. Let somebody else have it. All right, as long as I'm higher than Pocket Train. That's what's important. Can't let the OTK players be number one. Gotta look at gotta show that the meta result rewards nice, honest, control gameplay. You know.
Safety is our number 3 concern. Safety is our number 3 concern.
You're like, yeah, that's what happened. This is where you could really use Crazed Alchemist. Wait, that's so good against it. Wait, I just got so lucky there. Did you see that? Like, really well. Hey, that witness.
You love my new recipe.
Good chat. Missing the skill. Yeah, wake up. This weekend of my life. I brought a hunter to that one tournament. I did pretty well. But I actually wonder if I would have been better off bringing warrior and just outplaying in controlled mirrors in retrospect.
Garrosh versus Bran. We ride for adventure.
Victory or death!
I feel like you don't keep those because you have so many cards that draw them, and I'd rather hit like a safety goggles or something. I could literally do a turn 3 Zilliax here. Don't think I do, but
I never make two trips.
what a shitty hand. Hey, oh. Son of a... What? This is awkward in that, like... it's like a weird one, but I think I play the Zilliax, but... Weird one of like, do I weapon hit this? Try to keep my Zilliax alive. Not going to, but I thought about it. Because if it lives, I just cube it and I probably win. What? We're running Deadly Shot over there. Okay. Top Tech Tortolan. Ungoro a good card here. Testing dummy would be nice. Dummy I can set up for really good inventor boom. Oh god. I didn't hit Tortolin! Check chat, is it over?
Keep on panning!
Is our number 3 caster.
Yeah, winnable? Thoughts? And it's hard for them to have lethal, right? And we just play this jerkwad next turn and we win, right? Something big comes down, we're fine. It's like what wins is like they deal 9 to my face here. Like even deadly shot probably kills this, right? So ooh. On die 5-1. Son of a not dying. Alright. Here we go. Don't let me down, boomy boy. They're alive. Blah, 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 blah. Fine.
I never make two traps. I never make two traps.
Do I bounce and boom here, or do I can bounce boom and play it, or do I just pull out the Tortolin here? Both are probably winning. Get the bounce boom.
Drink with me, friend.
Wait, did I just hit lethal? Oh, okay. I was like... I thought they were deadly shot.
The others will avenge me.
What does she really mean? It means she doesn't. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. You just watch yourself.
Gul'dan!
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death! Job's done.
Big rank tube. Chat, my last girlfriend, I'm pretty sure she dumped me because she felt like I should be like willing to play OTK decks so that, you know, we could have a successful life and a successful family. But I had principles. So she left me for you know, an OTK player. But so if Hodge will come back. No, that's not an OTK deck, all right? So she, you know.
I remember this place.
Remember this people. This deck has room for Crazed Alchemist, so there's 30 cards, and we put Crazed Alchemist as one of them. That's how it has room. Happy to answer your 20 questions. We'll do so for rank 1 legend.
Go on, take a bite.
Everybody do infinite damage next turn.
Thou solve a murder mystery.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, do blah blah blah. Sound of a frozen face, chat.
Is our number 3 caster. Safety is our number 3.
you boys.
Almost out of time.
Shaking a stud.
Crap. I wanted it to be. Is Inventor crucial? To be honest, I don't think you need him, but I don't know. He's kind of useful. Like, I mean, the whole deck is kind of, this card can't be running this deck. It just, you know. So, I mean, yeah, it's a marginally good card. You can check the main list and see how good it is on HS Replay. So this is what I recommend you do, because when you don't know, should I craft a card, right? You go find the most common list possible. Right? Wait, did I die? I just died, chat. What the heck? You go find the most common list possible, right? And you sort by drawn win rate. And you find Inventor Boom. And Inventor Boom is in the bottom proportion of the cards, right? That's not great. So, like, that's cuttable. But it's better than cubes. It's better than a lot of these other things. So, better than Mixologist. So, you could cut him. That's the answer. But still, like, marginally better than other cards. So, like 10 cards you'd cut before him. So, take a bathroom break.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Time waits for no one.
Life and hope are worth fighting for.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Time waits for no one.
Life and hope of your fighters.
My greatest creation, the treasure hoard.
Choose soon.
A natural mistake. Well played.
Valera versus the Lich King!
Darkness comes on cold winds.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Back just
Garrosh versus Edwin!
Raise the anchors and hoist the sails! Victory or death! there. I wonder.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We have I don't want to talk about it because it just have to type this first, right? I'm not gonna. It's all written down. It's all out there.
Keep on panning.
My vengeance is blah blah blah. Are you light side or dark side? I'm probably like a full Darth Vader. Like, was the light side. The world put me to the dark side, but I will probably come back to the light side eventually. All right. I'm not like Palpatine dark side, right? Palpatine's just like annoyingly evil. You know? I had to become evil, alright? The world made me evil. I started off as one of the good guys, alright? Like, they killed my mom. All sorts of nonsense, alright?
Almost up.
They indoctrinated me in a religion that... Dude, that kind of just ends it, dude.
It's not meant to be.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
I am darkness incarnate. Challenge me at your peril. Victory or death!
Option, wait, what is the question? What's chat saying? Chat just throwing giant balls of text at me? I remember this, blah, blah, blah.
I remember this place well.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
The Griffin on board? Oh, dude, that'd be funny. If they took away the Griffin, and then they made a so you had like your Dino on the left side, your Griffin on the right. That I should work for Blizzard. All my great ideas.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Well, this is bad. When Ysira. But surprisingly, I'm 4-1 versus Warlock.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Don't worry, they always low roll the frack.
By the holy hunt.
Lowering our armor so we can play safety goggles. Big mistake. Favorite type of cheese? It's probably just simple cheddar. No need to break the cheese meta, right? Oh, this is awkward.
Blaze a trail.
My hand is too full.
Got pro order over here.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Almost out of time. Nightmares are never forgotten.
Reborn with full enchantments. I think I took. So we play this next turn, we copy it, and it's like kind of ridiculous. So hopefully we don't die here. Get 6 armor. Hanging in there, hands gamer chat. Trying to hang in there. Wait, I was like, are they gonna bounce that? The frag is 9 mana. We can't. Oh, get wrecked on hand space, Yuki boy.
Safety is our number 3 concern.
Safety.
Safety is our number 3 concern.
This is 30. This is 32 damage, and then I have more coming, so probably a win.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Theoretically, they can just get 3 fireballs face and win here, right? So never know. You're gonna die, boy. What deck is stronger? Their deck, but we're winning, so you have to figure out how to interpret that that element of reality.
always worth fighting for.
Victory or death!
Encounter it. Classic no hands fierce. Told me to please not bother.
Who needs healing? I have healing.
Who needs blah blah blah? Blah blah blah.
Oh, Olaf, sorry.
Right, Brewmaster, it's really good with both Umbringer and Boom. Umbringer is like triple Pyroblast, and Boom is like ridiculously good too, so. To be honest, like I could see cutting Shadow Flame for a second Umbra.
Who needs healing? I have healing.
We need blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Chad, you know what? Like I feel like this is like a great tragedy of life. Like yesterday was a really good day, and today I'm kind of like I'm not like sad or anything. I'm just like in a slight tired malaise, you know.
I remember this place well.
Like, why can't every day just be a great day? You know? Hungover, I think so. Every day is a day to me. Gotcha.
Quickly.
Safety is our number 3 concern. Safety is our number 3
Let's
concern.
move on.
Blaze a trail.
You know what I could have done? I could have killed my own testing dummy there. That might have been the right play, actually. Cause yeah, I might have killed more stuff, and then probably fine though. But you wouldn't appreciate the sunny days as much. I know that's how human psychology works, PC Pete, but it'd be great if it just I was feeling great all the time. You know? Like I know that's not how like the brain works, but wouldn't it be just great if we were just like feeling great all the time? Like there probably was somebody who just like was feeling great all the time, and then they just laid around and didn't do anything, and then they didn't produce their genes, and then that person who was constantly like nothing was good enough reproduced. It's kind of a bullshit if you think, ask me. All right. I don't appreciate God's design philosophies. All right. This is literally what I was hoping for.
Blaze of trail.
Buff happiness? I don't know. Yeah, it's more yeah. But I don't know. Calling God a bad designer. Yeah, this game could be way more fun, alright? I'm sick of losing, alright? Like, look, why doesn't God realize that if I were just killing it all the time, I'd play way more, alright? And I definitely would you know, get tithe more, alright? Or tithe more, you know? And I shouldn't have to buy food, alright? Like, I should just have to buy cosmetics, alright? Like, life should be free to play, okay? And then you just pay for, like, watches and stuff, you know?
How wonderful. You have been.
Yeah, we're kind of crushing with this deck. Redeeming his rank hands gamer.
Garrosh versus Patches!
I'll blast you to smithereens. Victory or death!
I'm not gonna go for number one today. I only can go for number one. Like, takes a lot of energy to go for number one. Why not dummying the mulligan? We have tons of cards that draw dummy, so we don't actually want him in the mulligan. Theory, if you had like all the other things, like so if you had like safety goggles and you had part scrapper, you'd probably keep dummy.
Block number 802.
But I don't think you keep him unless you already have a really good hand. He's not good when you just tempo him out without other synergies. So get off my blah blah blah. This is awkward. I could go all you can eat, but I just kind of overdraw. I don't know.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
I think their deck crushes mine, to be honest. My deck doesn't run brawls and have good ways to deal with double 8/8 giants, you know?
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Safety is our number 3 caster. Safety is our number 3.
Undercooked.
Shit, am I cooked?
Order up.
I don't know. It's over. It's over, chat. Wait, what? I'm alive? No way, dude. Good chat. Our best chance here. Wait. Oh, actually. So I could have gone Umbra, but like the odds of 13 face are like. But this is every time they pull stuff, I gain armor, right? So maybe. Why was that funny? You just go Dewey's purchase and it's over. Yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. God, if I win this game, going down the history books as like games that I should not have won. Their order is incorrect here. Oh, they missed lethal here too. Play this and they have lethal, right? Alright. Is there a way, chat? Do I have to go Umbra and then it kills, what is the theoretical out here, chat? Draw 3 different kinds of minions. Get a demony boy. That sucks. Oh, God. Lethal? Nah, theoretically I could have 13 damage go face here for lethal. So, it's, you don't give up here. Theoretically all these hit my minion here, and then they don't have any damage. Because they've used both O managers. They're actually theoretically winnable. Which is crazy. Is safety goggles always a keep in the opening hand? I don't know. I think it's a reasonable keep. Always, though. But I would say theoretically probably not. But, yeah. So here's, you can see general statistics. It's definitely not an always keep. You can see it's way down here, right? On coin, it's generally good. Going first is probably where it's worse. Because you need more value going first. So it probably is matchup dependent as well. Like, let's see, look against Warlock. Yeah. So you can see it's like not a great keep, but it's not a terrible one. So probably want to look for Part Scrapper, and then if you have Part Scrapper, you keep safety goggles. Yeah, that statistics moment was brought to you by Hearthstone Deck Tracker. We're using their companion website, HS Replay. Download the deck tracker. It does help out the stream. Vengeance is the blah blah blah. Son of a nut. Could just play this, but
I remember this place well.
Feel devastation.
I remember this place well.
not really like wanting to go a bunch of booms here, but wrenches here because interestingly enough, like if I do, they get all the damage back right from the Tortollan. So here we would rather just top deck like Zilliax here. Wait, I can't play this. That's interesting.
Blaze a trail.
Because it's untargetable.
Safety is our number 3 concern.
My people will regret turning their backs on me.
Please die. No, the 4-1 lives, chat. It's so bad. Now they can cube it. This deck's really good.
Damnation unleashed.
It's awkward. Yeah, how is my hand so freaking unplayable here? Ridiculous. Tap deck Ziliax.
Your
My
tenacity is
people will
admirable.
regret turning their backs on me.
Alright. Got an ad break coming up, so it's a good time to spectate someone take a bathroom break. We go back to that OP Warlock deck. We got number 1 with it yesterday. I want to play something different, Smoked. I recommend you go watch the VOD. It was a good time. And the number 1 legend push will be up on YouTube. So you'll get to see both if you care. But today I want to play some off-meta stuff, so...
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
You love my new recipe.
Keep on panning.
Must choose soon. I remember this place well.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Garrosh versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death! I wonder.
What's your current rank in NA? I'm number 2. Number 2 on NA. But today, we got number 1 last night. So, but going for number 1 takes. It's kind of like when Goku goes Kaioken, all right? Goku can't just be going Kaioken all the time, all right? And I'm not like Super Saiyan constant Goku, all right? Like I have to go Kaioken to get number 1, all right? So then I gotta have a day to just play and suck, all right?
Shaking a stir.
Quest Mage good or sucks? So I don't have all the stuff off the top of my head of decks I've never played before. So what I use is statistics, okay? I go here, I go down until I see Quest Mage. Then I have to make a value judgment. Does a 45% win rate mean it's good? Like if I told you I had a 45% chance of having a great date with your mom, then like I think I could do better. Like I think, but some of you might be like, that's pretty good, all right? So I don't know.
I don't have enough mana.
Is our number 3
Keep on panning.
Wait, son of a dead shit. I love that analogy, by the way.
Garrosh versus Augur.
Haga hunt them down.
Favorite enough.
Victory or death.
Yeah, dude, stream is popping for me being tired and at rank 1600. Your stream has been so popping lately. I don't even know what to do half the time. I don't know. I feel like a stream. I've noticed like I feel like streamer numbers are doing just fine despite the fact that the internet tells me the game is dead. Except Hearthstone. Do you have another job? I don't have another job. Alright? This is all I do. Alright, I don't have time to stream this game 45 hours a week. Listen to chat's questions and work 9 to 5. Alright? I've chosen one. I'm hoping the book's a big hit.
I remember
Nightmares
this
could never. Hope you become world champion. Unlikely, but possible. I mean, really, I'm just like a few high rolls against better players, and I could easily become world champion, right? Yeah, like here's what I really need to high roll. What I really need to high roll is one, I gotta get lucky to make worlds, right? And then what needs, this is my best chance. So right before worlds, they nerf, like they bring Renthal back, right? And it's a no hands meta. And all the kids are like, oh no, 40 life, I can't play. And then I crush everybody. Like that's like actually could happen, right? So
You good at
name my top 3 better players. All right, let's just be objective about this.
Is our number 3 caster.
Number 3,
Number 3 caster.
probably Brawl.
Blaze a trail.
Safety is our number 3 caster. Safety is our number 3 caster.
So, all right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna start off with Gabby's a better player than me. Pocket Train's a better player than me. These people are probably better players than me. I don't know a lot of them. Casey's a better player than me. Maxie's a better player than me. Miss Smile, I don't know. So, yeah. So actually, once you get to like past like number like 11, I think we're like in similar ranges of skill. But like these people are working harder than me, so they're effectively a better player than me. All right, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Hey chat, I almost died here. I think I lost.
Oops, what that?
What exactly do you do here?
Oops, what that? Nightmares are never forgotten. I choose death. You good at
So, I would say like basically all the players in the top 10 here, and we'll add Maxi as well, are probably just objectively better players than me right now. And then the players from like we'll say 12 to 40, we're probably in like the same range, but we're probably in the same range of skill level. So that's kind of how I'll interpret that. So, all right.
victory or death?
I was also good game, Billy. Dude, you annihilated me. It is kind of fun being at like the on EU, because like so many people have come into the stream today. It's at GG, where like that never happens when I'm playing on NA, or it's just like Maxi comes in and says you high rolled me, you jerk, or Pocket comes and says you high rolled me, you jerk, and then it's like, yep, I did. And then, but really it was skill, but. It's not. Don't worry about it. Dude, I don't know. I'm of the persuasion. I'm of the philosophy that when you beat a streamer, you get to come in and lightly rub it in their face, right? Lightly, not heavily, not like get old, noob. You gotta be like, hey, I beat you, GG. Like you can do some hey, but you know, you can't be like, that's what you get for playing Taunt Warrior. Like you can't do that, right? Look forward to it again. Bro, what is this bullshit of a hand?
Shaking a stir.
I feel like I hold here because this is like a free board clear, so. But like I need to draw bullshit. I'm rank 2 now. So do we want to switch to another deck? So do we ever play our opponent's deck? Do I like become a rogue player? Even though it's against my morals? Wait, that was...
Oh, a showstopper.
Never had more rogues. I mean, we also could play Quest Rogue again and like lose some more rank, but the Quest Rogue was working because we were playing against a lot of the Death Knights and we were outplaying the Death Knights. But I don't think it would work. Maybe it would work. I don't know. I mean, can you beat 8/8 Giants on turn 5? Probably not.
Rot number 802, welcome
Welcome to the blah blah blah. Bro, what am I supposed to do here? I don't even know.
I remember this place well.
Maybe this blah blah blah. Cover a spell, maybe. Get armor out of range. Stock! Execute actually okay. I can get this damaged. I could execute it. Fury. That's what I was hoping for, Chris Pack, but I did not hit Discover Brawl.
Everything is a melting pot.
Wait. Scammable? I want to kill the Incendious, but I have to kill the 8/8. It's better. So.
Perfection. Insignificant.
We hunger for vengeance.
Quick chat. Get up, man. Blah, blah, blah. Do they not have Shadow Step in their hand here? Are they just hard effing up here? What is this? Chat, what is this atrocity of a play? That we never die here. They always are short. They're always short. Wait, are they short? Alright, chat. Gamble?
To go even further beyond.
What now? I wonder. I must choose.
Wait, chat, did I just art of the scam them? No, they just have another baller here. I should be dead. They have no card draw. Albert, think of the prime. Yeah, man, blah blah blah. They're shadow stepping, that means they don't have it. So there's hope, chat. Top deck, chemical skill, and then we go all that.
Are you low on cards?
All right, Chad. I kind of want to play something else. What did we play? We could play boring aggro. Right? We could play pretty reliable. Ooh, I did. I can find a Discover Hunter. What's the Discover card called for what's her name?
Welcome to the crew.
Niall, that's the one, yeah. Maybe it's not actually good. I lied. All right. Thought I saw something today. Um, sorry, chat. My brain. Let me spectate someone while my brain's very slow today. Um. Chad, do we ever just play Protoss Mage? Cause like that's a chill deck, and I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm like tired and like want to do some slow control, sort by average duration.
have left us much to uncover.
Space Warlock's no longer good.
Rest easy, child.
Warlock does seem to be really good, right? This expansion because of that 0 mana card. 0 mana card's really good. Turn 5. I feel like that's a counter Q deck. Ashbane Rogue is a thing? Let me look up Ashbane Rogue. Ashbane Rogue could be nice. Wait, I think Protoss Rogue is actually, I forgot, is doing well. Did we play Protoss Rogue? West Rogue not doing great. Combo Rogue. Thief Rogue, here we go. Thief Rogue. Thief Rogue must be something else, okay. Looks kind of cool. But this looks fun. Got dude, yeah, that's why I hate, like, okay. This is when people be like, oh, we need to nerf the StarCraft cards even more. It's like, that's what's good about the game right now. His StarCraft cards have been fun. The only sad stuff is like Terran stuff. I wish it had gotten nerfed less. I was kind of sad that Terran is dead. But they're like, look at Chad, it's like if you bought a new computer, but your new computer sucked, so you had to go back to your old computer. Yeah, they gutted the shit out of Terran. Let me see if like any decks run Rainer. Rainer. Terran Warriors got a decent win rate. Like not bad.
Watch your back.
Terran Warrior archetype, okay, 44% win rate, but the individual list is doing decently. Like not bad against a Magam Warlock, but probably gets crushed by Paladin, but hurt by I don't know, I'm looking here. I wish the new stuff worked. So my point is it's not StarCraft's responsibility. Like they should have made the new stuff relevant. They should have made the new stuff should be able to compete with nerf StarCraft stuff, right? Maybe you can't compete with unnerf StarCraft stuff. That's my take. It's not it's like so and if so nerfing when this expansion has been kind of like meh, like every quest sucks. That's like not the answer is well, let's get rid of the one fun thing in the game, which is StarCraft cards. That's the no hands take. Yeah. Exactly, Magikarp. And they do that, and then the game still sucks, and then we just move the goalpost. And then everyone's like, well, we should have nerfed it even harder. Like, it's what they always say. And it's like, no, we should have made real cards. That's what should have happened. Suck. I don't know what to do here. And
Here we go. Here we go.
the community is incapable of being happy. All right, let's put that out there. But it could be marginally happy. Okay, it's kind of like, you know.
I remember this place well.
Wait, oh, you can copy your freaking Dark Templar. Wait, I can just. We'll wait it out. I can just take a spell here because I kind of need value. Ooh, photon cannon.
Here we go.
All right. So we play both of these, and then we deal infinite damage to them next turn, hopefully.
Here I come, ready or not.
Yeah. It's hard if you don't have a sense of people are having fun or not. Like, so. Do I have lethal here?
Here we go. Here we go.
That was pretty easy, dude. It's also like, so sometimes I feel with Kibler, like he wants the game to be what it was 7-8 years ago. That's my take on his opinions. And it's hard of like, are they gonna ever go back to that? Because it's hard if he has like, what I always want to know, and I've thought about posting this on Twitter to say like, what was the last like tier 1 deck you thought was a great, like a fun deck? Because it's like everybody just seems to have a problem with decks that beat them, you know. It's also hard if like everyone thinks every meta is the worst meta ever. It's hard to work with that, right? If you have a range of like, okay, these are my examples of bad metas, these are my examples of good metas, that you can work with that, right? Like that's but it's hard when every meta is a bad meta. It's hard to be like, okay, well, how do we fix it? You're like, well, you know, like that's kind of my take on some of this stuff. I also think people don't realize like there is an element of the game is more solved. So by that, what I mean is if you're like a Magic the Gathering player, this was like Rayned, right? And you come to Hearthstone in the early days, you probably could just wipe the floor with whatever bullshit that was around, because you actually knew how to beat people. Where now, like, people are better at the game, information travels faster, and that changes the dynamic, you know. So I don't know about this play. People are better at Hearthstone, yeah. I don't buy that. Okay, I mean, it's hard to be objective about it because it's all relative. There's not like a this. I know I saw, like, Haka was telling me he was like watching old worlds, and people were making terrible fundamental mistakes at worlds, like in the finals, that were just like mistakes of the time because we weren't as good at back then. So I think people underestimate how much that. I think that definitely happened. I think players are better now. Like the game, like it makes sense for players to be better of a game they've been playing for 11 years. It's not that giant stretch of an opinion, right? Strafe has, think, with 11 months.
Welcome to the crew.
Ooh, I really don't.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifact? I could.
Dude, what happened to my game here? It's like lagging really hard. Holy crap. Jed, you see my game? Let me close out of all my apps. Whatever, just restart the Hearthstone. Like lagging really badly. So my point is, like, so if you come into early Hearthstone and you're better than everybody because people haven't played this game yet, right? And you have 10 years of Magic the Gathering experience or whatever amount, you're gonna feel like, oh, I can play all these decks that aren't good, and crush people. And now I think that is an element of it, of like, but I think there are more packages, which I've always I'm with the people on, like, I don't like the we'll just put a package in, you know, like that does always feel lazy to me. Kind of getting wrecked here.
Here we go.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
Choose soon.
Wait, oh crap, I effed up.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Yeah, so that's a good point too. That like so I do think there's a lot of that like element of just people get sick of um
Do not confine yourself to mere thinking.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm cooked here.
Stand with me. Annihilation commence. Synchronized. For Arthur, for Arthur.
So that's what I mean. It's like my overall point is it's hard to have a conversation on Hearthstone. Like for me, if you want the game to be what it was 8 years ago. Now if you want it to be the game what it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago or 2 years ago or 1 year ago, and you could say like this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this was a meta I enjoyed. But it's hard to be like, I want Hearthstone to be like classic. It's never going to be like classic again. I just think that's too far out of the current way the game is, and it's hard. And I also think like people actually like the more power level. They're just in denial, so it's hard to have a conversation. When you're just like, oh, it's all about tempoing out Yeti, and you know, like there's so
Obey the
yeah.
swarm. Watch your back.
But I mean, it's also like it's hard to know like even like myself. It's like hard to know how much do I enjoy Hearthstone because like I have to play this game, right? I have to find ways to make it fun. But like I'm not miserable. Except some days, right? I'd say about 2 months a year I'm miserable. 2 months a year I'm immensely happy playing this game, and about 8 months a year, it's like whatever. That's probably like 8 months is like it's okay. This is all right, you know. So I mean, we've been far away from solitaire for a while, in my opinion, which is not what everyone believes. Everyone believes like no, it's the actually.
Such unique markings.
I lose 3 cards here. Stop it otherwise.
Number 802, welcome to the collection.
I combo this jerkbot out to draw me a proto. This sucks.
Suspicious.
I also think like we had a solitaire meta. Like we actually did. A lot of times like people like there's no interaction. It's like it's really just normal Hearthstone gameplay. You know, it's there's a lot more interaction that people give credit for, but they don't. But like so. Probably School of Mance Academy. I think that was a phenomenal expansion. It was high power level. Like, it was so.
Unique markings. This treasure ain't fit for our pirate.
I don't know. I feel like people just use like fun interactive to be like, I'm not having fun, and I want to be intellectual about it. Right? That's pretty cool.
I remember this place well.
You just see, yeah.
Return to the ship at once.
Sorry, Gleeson. I am working.
So many options.
Now this is treasure.
Stand with me. My life for Arcanus. For Arcanus. For Arcanus.
Yeah, so lane, like everyone says these things, and then they try to do it, and then they nerf the game, and then all of a sudden you get this boring game where every deck is a menagerie jug deck. So it's one of those things of like, we say all this stuff, but we have to look at like practical philosophies around cards, because a lot of times we're like, oh, I'm having not fun, nerf everything, which is the 90% of the takes. And then they nerf everything, and they're like, wait, I'm still not having fun. And I still cannot be interacted with. And everything is still sucks. And so it's like, all right, what do we do? You know? And it's like, oh, if you just, Blizzard just did what I wanted to. Like, it just never works. And two, like, the exact same curve, so... I even think like a Magam Warlock, if you watched us, the amount of variance in the way and combo plays we have, we don't just have one. Like, we had cool Bob plays, we had Xavier's plays, we low roll the Magam, we had shuffle a Magam into our deck, we had just win with ramp, right? Where you just ramp and you hit Ysera. You only win the same way every game is just not true. And players say that, and a Magam Warlock, at least, which is the public enemy #1, wins in so many different ways. And only about 10% of the games do you truly hit like the standard high roll. You can hit like other high rolls that aren't a Magam a lot. But combo nothing else, and yeah, and they don't actually do that well with the deck. Like the reason I crush with it is I know all the ways to win. And I'm like, oh, we drew amalgam. I complain about it, and then we still win. You know, so.
Hi.
The pleasure is mine. Here we go. Here we go.
This is bad.
Keep on panning.
I'm pretty cooked here.
Shaking us stuff.
Have you seen it? I have not seen Quest Shaman one time. I did not know it was a deck. See what HS Replay says about it. Quest Shaman, 41% win rate, 35,000 games. It is quite popular for how terrible it is.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's real not okay. This is like actually, they don't kill me. With the safeties are numbered to blah 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 blah. Like, they play 130 here. We'd be in a really good spot because we just kill it.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate. Hi.
Bro, what is going on here? My opponent refuses to play cards here. Like, dumb cards here, I guess.
Annihilation commences.
Now this is treasure.
So many options.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate. This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Now this is treasure.
Stand with me. For our cannon. For our cannon. Unique markings.
I could go like Elise. I could like shuffle for like double Elise to try to hit like the 1 mana guy. I don't know. Let's see what fancy plays do I have here. I have like I can easily make 1 Templar.
Safety is our number 3 concern.
It's our number. Blah 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 blah.
I remember this place well.
I bask in the twilight. The merging is complete. It must be decisive. Fight the merging is complete. For Arcanus.
Kind of fun. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, MP Andy.
Keep on panning!
Valera versus Kerrigan.
Nothing stands in my way.
Watch your back.
Job's
Speak
done.
to me. Speak to me.
Blah, blah, blah. This is EU.
I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you. Love.
remember this place well.
Make it Tice o'clock tonight? Probably not. But probably not.
Too quickly.
Blaze a trail. Here we go. I remember this place well.
Preserving the sleep schedule has gamer, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I more just lose I don't know. I stream like 6 hours a day. And it's sometimes hard I just haven't had the motivation just to do a 55-hour work week. I've been just wanting to do a 40-hour work week. Technically, I'm doing like YouTube and other like out of work, so I am working more than 40 hours a week. But yeah, I was listening. Streaming is actually the most difficult job. Deep sea fisherman, right? Waste management, like.
You're merely a pawn.
Preach. Alright. Think about the amount of streamers that quit streaming, alright? You ever heard about somebody quitting coal mining? Like, those people love that, alright? It's like, I will say, it is better for your health to be a streamer than a coal miner, right? Black lung is kind of, but it's almost like it's so fun being a coal miner, and it's worth the black lung when you think about it.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Yeah, that's true. Sitting is the real killer when you think about it, yeah.
I wonder.
Might just have some sort of lethal next turn.
Already attacked.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Cole does his homework. Health benefits. Yeah. Dude, my parents tried me to get like, they're like, to be anything but a streamer. It's so stressful. The hours, the hours are ridiculous. The pay isn't great. They're like, you should be, be a deep sea fisherman. Right? And I was like, no, this is my calling.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Now this
Wait.
is treasure.
Shit, chat, I effed up. Chat, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Treasure.
Keep on panning.
I potentially missed lethal there. I could have gotten grifted damage. Cold prospector.
The swarm will consume all. The swarm will consume all. Too many cards. I'm done here.
My colleague was a Reddit mod. Yeah.
Valera versus Sir Finley. Ready for adventure?
Watch your back.
Where was I supposed to keep the life guy there? I don't know.
Welcome to Golaka.
Where was I supposed to go? I probably was just supposed to go hero power there. I don't know. Ooh, witness the skill chant. I got $50 for stuffing those, but sounds it. Stuff it. Chat. I'm feeling the fatigue, chat. Feel much more I got left in me here.
Annihilation commences. Synchronizing.
Grind set. I don't know. I'm just a little tired today. You know, some days I'm tired. Some days I'm weak, chat. Some days I'm a strong like ox. Today is not that day.
I wonder.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
I wonder.
My hand is too full.
Synchronizing.
So I can go Ziliax next turn, and that gives me a ton of heal. I'm going for here, pretty much.
Synchronizing. Welcome to the crew.
Now this is treasure.
Goodfellas like for 25 months. I hit a lot of cards I could hit to be in a really good spot here, but good value trade. We get a full heal, which is nice though. This probably ends it. I think their deck has a good way to deal with an Archon just naked on the board here. Wait, I lied. Son of a grunty boy. God. Alright, I think I lost this. All right, chat. I am signing fun of long streams. Yeah, so I am tired. I don't feel like streaming more. I got my 6 hours in. I don't. I don't want to play anymore. All right, we'll play again tomorrow. And do my defend. Nope, I forgot about it. So see you guys. Really tried any games and already tired. Yeah, whatever. All right.